Hello, space dwellers. It's Cozy here, and we are in a brand new series of Dinkum. This time, we are going to start a new island called Mystery Island with this beautiful new character, also named Cozy. And we are going to start this island off, set everything up, and once we are able to, we're going to switch over to creative mode. And this series is going to be all about creating beautiful spaces for the NPCs, starting with the beautiful town hall space. Now, of course, when we first move in, Fletch will give us a tent and we'll have to place the tent. But so this first episode is going to be about looking around the island, finding the best place. I'm kind of thinking and hoping that it might be able to be not too far from the dock that we build our town, and we can kind of build our town from the dock and see how that goes. But it will depend on our map. But of course, to get into creative mode, we have to start a new island. So let's get into it. And this series is coming to you. It's the beginning of a brand new series. A long time ago, everything went south. I'll continue my story after this one's finished. Almost everybody was forced to move to South City. The people of South City live cold and miserable lives. You were born here. Most people have no desire to leave. But you do more than anything. And you might have found a way out. Help wanted. Oh, that looks a bit funny, doesn't it? I wonder why it's like that. Oh well, hopefully it will be alright. Hello, Fletch. We leave for Mystery Island today. Let's go then. So as I was saying, this series is coming to you as I begin a great adventure. I'm going to some wonderful places around the world for the next 6 weeks, and I wanted to leave you with some exciting content to keep you entertained, even though I'm not around. So I will be jumping in and reading comments and trying to engage like that, but I just wanted to start this new series. So I hope you really enjoy it, and I'm not the greatest designer, but we will be trying our hand at creating some beautiful spaces for the NPCs. So we've just landed. I tell you what, I'm so glad you've decided to accompany me on this adventure, Cozy. Thank you, Fletch. I was starting to think no one in South City was brave enough to join me. When you were the first and only person to respond to my ad, I knew you were the right person for the job. So funny. Oh dear, look at old Fletch waffle on, as usual. Let's get cracking, Cozy. Let's. I'll see you outside. Okay. So it's going to tell us that we have to use our WASD, of course. So let's do that. We jump outside. We look around. Okay, let's see. Interesting. Can we see our map yet? We can. Okay. So yeah, at first look, it's interesting. We'll have to think this through. But let's go and talk to Fletch and see what she has to say. Oh, yeah, she won't let us walk away. Wow. Smell that fresh air. Beautiful. I tell you what, it feels good to finally be back on Mystery Island. Now, Cozy, I'm going to need your help getting settled, okay? Okay, I'll give you the space tent, take your time, find a good place for it. It'll be like our town hub. Take this map as well. If you have any questions, please just ask me. I haven't been back to Mystery Island for a very long time, but I think I can still be helpful. I'll be waiting by this dock until you set up the base tent. So if you get lost, just check your map to find the dock again. Good luck, Cozy. Okay. Now we can get on with what we came here for. Alright, so let's just open our pockets to get that notification off the screen. Now, I'm not going to spend a long time exploring and collecting and foraging. I'm going to leave that because I want to get into the creative side as much as we can. Having said that, I'm picking up these gum logs as we go. No problem. So let us see what we've got. Because I would really like to, in this first episode, once we get into creative mode, to be able to start laying out the layout of the town. Well, this is cute over here. Oh, we're already being chased. No, not interested. Sorry, Croco. Okay. So let's have another look at this map. So the dock's up here, and I was kind of hoping to be able to go straight out from the dock, which we could still do, but it would take a lot of terraforming to do that. So we won't do that. Instead, let's see. We would just want a really good block of a space of land where we can just lay out the whole town. This might be all right up here, provided that these areas aren't too hilly. And this is another area down here. Maybe we'll go down here. It's not too far from the ocean. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we head down there, or even just up here. But I think this is a bit wider, so it will probably work better for us. All right, let's head down this way and see what it all looks like. And we're going this way. Okay. So hopefully we won't have to wait too long before we can put everything down and save and then come back in creative mode, because that is going to be the whole point of this exercise. And I know I said I'm not going to forage too much, but I'm just in the habit of collecting things as I go. So old habits die hard, so they say. Hello, kangaroo. Or just roo in this game, as the case may be. There's a lot of roos around here. Okay, so this is the area. What have we got? We've got doggos over here. So this could be this could work. There's not too many ups and downs with the terrain, so it wouldn't be too painful to get it as we want it. Okay, so I'm starting to get some ideas. So let's have a look. All right, so, okay, so the dock's up here. So if we were to kind of create a bit of a pathway maybe through here, maybe let's see if we can work out some bridges or something. Maybe fill in this little billabong. So maybe it can... this waterway is a bit wide. I'm not real happy with that. Okay, well that's one option. So we'll just turn that highlight off. Let's go and have a look up here and see what that's like. Oh, the doggos are chasing the roo. Collect a little bit of gumwood along the way. All right, we'll just keep going this way. I did not highlight it. There we go, that's better. Back to basics. Absolutely got nothing except our 2 feet, no shoes even. So we'll just keep going up this way until we get to where we've highlighted. There's bits and pieces around here. Some tin and stuff like that. And if I was playing a normal vanilla mode, I would be marking all of my map and collecting everything I possibly can. But no, I'm just going to find where we want to base our island. And so this is the other area. Okay. So we could kind of go through this way where Where is the dock? Yeah. Okay, so let's clear that. So if we were to come up this way, just to go and have a look. Just collect things as we go past them. So if I'm correct, if I haven't gone the completely wrong direction, which is quite possible. No, the dock's just over there. Where is that? Well, there's the tower. So I think the dock must be just over there somewhere. Yeah, it's just over the other side. So we could put a bridge here. Or maybe a bit further up here. Let's go up this way. And this could be... Oh, why did you not stop? Okay, there's the dock. So we could build a bridge from over that side to here. And then from here, like we could flatten this out and kind of head over this way. And then maybe around where that Ridison part is, maybe this could be where we put the tent for Fletch, if we can get up there, which may be an issue because we've got no tools, we've got no way of landscaping right now, but I'd really like it to be up there. What about over this one? This one could work. If we can get a flat enough area to put a tent, it might go there. No, it won't. It's not flat enough. Oh, that's a shame. That's okay. That was worth a try. Now I'm totally lost my bearings. I think it was this way, wasn't it? All right then. Well, in that case, there's a waterway over there. So we want to kind of go this direction. So maybe we put it just here in front of the doggos. And then kind of work backwards from there to build the town. So look out, doggos. We might put a tent here. Let's see. All right, we can always move it later on. But for now, we will make that the base tent's position. Yes, that's where I decided to build. It's perfect, beautiful, glad you think so. No worries. And you have a tent for me. Okay, let's do that. Let's find a place for our tent. Get through this as quickly as we can so that we can get to creative mode. All right. Because creative mode is when it's going to count for us. All right, so from the town hall, we're pretty much going to want to, well, it might, yeah, okay. It might kind of go on an angle this way, back to wherever that, yeah, this over this way, to wherever the bridge is going to be, somewhere around here. Okay, that works, all right. So our house in the middle of our street. So just making our way back to the tent. All right. Okay. And nothing, now doggo, it's not your tent. Hello, Fletch. All right, so let's mark that so we can find it. And let's have another look at the map. All right, so it's not kind of as far back as I maybe anticipated. So maybe it can be the centre of town. Yeah, that might work. That could work. we'll make it the center of town. Okay, and I'm just thinking about all the people that move in and where we might be able to put them. Okay. Yeah, so that will kind of work. If this is like the center of town and then stemming off from there to different places. Let's see how that goes. Okay. So our house, we might put our house, we don't want it to be too far away, but maybe just up over here somewhere. Let's put a bed there just so that it helps us to know where we're headed. So we'll go this way. Yes, and in between these two waterways, we will put our house. And again, this is going to be temporary because ultimately we will design and decorate a house for ourselves, hopefully. That tree, will that knock that tree down? Yes, I think it will. So let's put it there. Okay, there's our tent. Hello, tent. Nothing in there. What a surprise. Let's get these. Actually, I should have waited because she'll ask for some. But that's okay. Not a drama. Okay, Fletch, we've got our house down. Let's get through this so we can get to creative mode. Yes, I did. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry if I'm skipping through this too quickly, but I've read all this before. If you haven't read it, you can pause and watch it. Not the first to leave. Yes, I have heard of John. I'm going to skip through that. He's a bloomin' legend. Trading is in his very blood. John got in contact with me before we left South City. He's interested in visiting with his shop. Okay, so let's put down our visiting site deed. I want to just skim through all this. So I do apologise if you want to read all this, but as I said, you can pause and read it. Okay, there's the visiting site. All right, so we do need to do a little bit of planning before we can get into creative mode. So let's have another look at the map. So if the main town's going to be going this way and our house is up there, the visitor site, where I didn't even think about that in the main scheme of things. Maybe we'll just put it behind Fletcher's place somewhere. You can just go in behind Fletcher's, I think. So let's go back to the tent. Here she is. And if we just kind of put it maybe around here. I wish we could landscape. Maybe we'll just pop it over here on this edge. Just there. That'll do. That'll do. And as I said, we can move things later. The doggos can keep them company. All right, go and see Fletch again. All this preliminary stuff we have to do. Yes, we're set for visitors. Well done, Cozy. Okay, we've achieved so much already. Okay, let's get the book. Here comes the book, which means I think time will start moving, which is exciting. Okay. Try and beat my father's milestones. Yes, okay, so no worries, that's all about permit points. Skip through all this. Anyone who doesn't like Fletcher's waffle on, you will appreciate that. So let's get these milestones. Thank you. Milestone, thank you. And now we've got the task to find something to eat. So I think that's where we need to go and get some bush lime, which is right here. Look at that. And take that to Fletch. Really are skipping through all this bit. Now we get the campfire recipe. And again, this is going to be placed with the idea that it will be temporary, and the campfires don't stay for too long anyway. Okay, let's go and place this over near our house for now, which is this way. We'll put it somewhere we're not going to walk into it every time we come outside. Just there, that's perfect. Excellent. Okay, back to talk to Fletch again. Look at all these bush limes. Beautiful. And this town is nothing. Like, it's just bush right now. But we're going to make it amazing with all our abilities with the creative mode. I'm very impressed with the work you've done here today, Cozy. I think there's a great future for us all. Here's a gift. It's a bug net. Excellent. We can catch a few bugs and cook some fruit. I'll figure out something to do. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the sleeping bag. Okay. Couldn't have done any of this without me? Well, I'm sure you could have, but thanks anyway. There we go. All right, let's go and catch a few bugs because it's on our list of things to do if they are going to show up for us. There's one. And of course, it's a blue moon butterfly because they're usually the easiest ones to catch. Okay, a few more logs. Not that we're going to need them once we get to creative mode, but you just don't know. Could be handy. Any more bugs? Let's head back towards our place so we can put our sleeping bag in and just see if there's any bugs along the way. Of course not. They're just going to hide. Was that one? Oh, yes. That was a nice catch. There we go. We've achieved that achievement or milestone. Let's have a look in our book. There we go. We've got 300 permit points. We need to go and put our sleeping bag down and we can rest until tomorrow. And I am going to go out of the game and come back in creative mode, and I will see you all back here in just a moment. And we are back. And we are in creative mode. We are in the morning of day 2. And now we have the beauty of this button here, which brings us anything we could want. Anything at all. So the first thing I'm going to get is this. The purple hang glider. Because that just makes it so much easier. Of course, it had to be purple because it's me. But that makes it so much easier to get around. And we go and see John's over here. Okay, but now what I want to do, and we will do the things that we have to do because that's important. And if we're flying, do we get our miles? It doesn't look like we actually have to be walking. Just looking at the miles down the bottom there. That's okay. All right, so let's go and talk to John, meet John, go and talk to Fletch and meet and do what they say needs to be done, because the idea is we do want these people to move in, but we want to create a beautiful place for them to move into. So Fletch told me you're the one to thank for getting this place all set up. Thanks for that. I have a feeling we'll be doing a lot of business together. Let's take a look at my wares. And feel free to ask me about anything you are interested in. Now, I make most of my dinks selling the exotic items back to South City. I guess you could say exotic means blah, 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 blah. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, now let's go and talk to Fletch. Did you see that John has set up his tent? Yes. Told him all about you, blah, blah, blah. Sound impressed. Here we go, just telling us everything that he'll buy, which is anything. But he won't sell us tools until we get licenses. I know about licenses. Permit points give you licenses. And Fletch raves on a bit more. Okay, we would like to get, because I'm not sure if we can actually do things, even though we can bring in the tools, I'm not sure if we can actually use them. We might be able to, but we'll get the logging license. Okay, that's all we can manage at the moment. So let's bring down for ourselves, or let's get rid of that. Chainsaw. The improved chainsaw. Why not? And let's chop down a tree, which we can do because we have the chainsaw, we have the ability. Oh, I did not mean to hurt you, doggo. Sorry. But we have the ability to chop things down. So now, what I want to do, now that we're in creative mode and now that we have the ability to get things, and what I should also do is see if I get myself a jackhammer, an improved jackhammer, and put that down in my hotbar. Can we use that? Yes, we can. And the other beautiful thing about creative mode is that you can just get things out of your pocket by dragging them up to there, and it clears them out because we didn't need the termite. Oh, look what we got. We will save that for John because I don't think we can sell it to him right now. No, there's no scales in here, so we'll just put it there and save that because we will be needing money. That's stone. That's fine. We can keep stone. All right, so let's keep clearing the space. Because what I would like to do is level it out a bit and lay out the foundation of the town so that we know what's going where and what space we've got to work with. So this could take a little bit of thinking and a little bit of back and forth. But while I'm just cutting down some trees and making space, I just want to say thank you for watching and for being here. And if you haven't yet left a like on the video and you're enjoying what you're watching, do leave a like, leave a thumbs up. And if you're not yet a space dweller and haven't subscribed to Cozy Game Space, then hit that subscribe button and join our wonderful community of space dwellers. I'm going to harvest and then I'm going to cut it down. Pick up that, please. I'm just clearing the whole landscape because then it's going to make it easier to see what we want to do. Cutting. Chopping. Foraging. Cut that down. Oh, there's a beehive. And put that over near John's as well. We won't be able to do anything with them until we can move him in. But that's fine. But we will be able to sell them, which will be great. Oh, hello, crocos. I'll just leave. You can just leave me alone. Now, I do want to see. I'm cutting down all the grass. I'm just trying to cut that down. No, I was going to say I'd like to see the vac thing. What is that? Vac. The Harvac. Because I've never used this before. So let's see if we use this. Okay, it just picks everything up. So that'll be handy later on when we've harvested everything. Oh, and it does do trees and things that haven't been harvested yet. So that's good to know. Just keep chopping things down, clearing the way. making the land viewable for what we want to do. Okay, now, which direction are we headed? I've lost my markings because I've restarted the game. So we're headed that way. I can get rid of that and put that on. All right. So we're heading in this direction. Okay then. We'll just keep chopping trees. Excuse me, doggo. That's cool. Now I've got an idea with the NPCs. I did do a little bit of I did get a bit of inspiration from ChatGPT, trying to get ideas of how to approach this series. And one of the things it suggested was putting together the shops that kind of go together, like so putting Sally and Clover's shops near each other and calling it Fashion Corner and things like that. So I really like that idea of having a space that kind of makes sense to go together. So we'll probably do that when the time comes. We will have a fashion corner, and we might have a nature's corner or something for Erwin and Rain. So that's what I'm thinking. All right, so where are we going? Over this way. Nearly there. We'll put a bridge in over here, and then we'll start to look at how to put our pathway in. Now, the question with the bridge. Where is our dock? It's over there. So do we want to... We're now going to need to use some other tools which we don't yet have. May go and sell those to John. What have we got in achievements? Got a couple here. Yes, we have. Okay, good-o. Now, okay, well, let's go and sell these to John, because we may as well get some money. And now that we've got clear access, we can see past all the trees. I'll cut these down too while we're here. Use the right tool, might help. Excuse me, clearing my throat. All right, John, would you like to buy a few things? You can buy... Oops, I need to tell you that I want to sell them first. That would help. You can buy all of these. You can buy all of them because we can just bring in anything we want. So let's just sell all of that. Thank you. Sounds good. Excellent. And is there anything that you want? Because it's easy to do jobs for them. Yes, I can do that. 6 ton a day shells. I think that's how you say it. Now, this feels a bit like cheating, but we want to get through this quickly because we want to... No, I don't want to sell them. I want to give them to you because you are asking for them. Yeah, we want to get through this quickly so we can get to our creating stage. But you do need to make the NPCs happy to make them want to move in. So we can't really skip it. And he just gave me a milk crate table, which I will sell straight back to him. I just got a few more milestones to collect here. Okay. Sell goods. You can have the milk crate coffee table that you just gave me for $410, you cheapskate. Thank you. All right. Okay, let's chop this down and collect the feather. I don't know why, but we will. All right. Now, what was I thinking? Excuse me. We need the dirt printer. We'll get the improved one. I think the thing with the improved ones is they last longer before they need to be charged, or in this case, replaced. And we need the compactor. I think that's everything for now. So let's, which direction are we headed? Over this way. All right, so we're going to need to move these into position. Put that up there, that up there. Yeah, okay, so what we want to do over here is towards the dock, we want to we want to raise this up because we want to build a bridge across and we want to elevate it. Oops. Okay, let's, we'll build that one up. Now, the problem with the bridge is it's going to need to be going straight across. So bridge, what kind of bridge do we want? Well, let's go down like this. That shows us all of them. Wide rope bridge. I do like the brick bridge. So let's get that one and let's have a look at it. So if we want it to go, we're facing completely the wrong direction. There we go. And that's not helping us at all. Sorry, we're a bit close there. So it's going to want to go that way or that way. So I think we're better off to go in that direction. So, whoops. Which is not really the direction I want to go. Let me just rethink this. Maybe we build it further this way. Where is the tent? Yeah, it's facing this way anyway. So maybe we kind of go across here. Let's see. Yeah, that will work. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so I keep pressing the wrong button. What a surprise. Let's build this up here. Let's do it here. No, printer, not compactor. And is it the, yes, it is the wide bridge. Okay. So we will, oops, fall in the water. We will get up here and build this up another level, maybe another one. This is just to say how high we want it, and I didn't want to go that high, so use our compactor to compact it down again. All right, let's build up this side. Get this built up. So the purpose of this is to get our pathway started from the dock, which is like we're imagining that's where the people arrive to come into town. And so then we're going to go across the other side and we're going to get rid of that. Where is my jackhammer? And yeah, whatever. And then build up the dirt here. It's a bit tricky sometimes getting this in the right position, but there we go. Now I think we need to go up another level. And then one this way. Here's some groovy music for us. There we go, up there. Oh, we've run out of energy. Easy fix. Prime roast. Let's eat a prime roast. Let's get rid of that because we can't see what's in our pocket. Let's put that up there. And that will restore our energy more quickly once our energy is restored from being exhausted. So take the opportunity to hydrate. And there we go, she's got her energy back. All right, so I do want to try this out. That's going to work. Okay, so before we actually build it, we need to decide what kind of path we want to have for our town. And you know what? I'm going to make it purple. We can always change it, but I'm going to make it purple. And I should have made it. There is a way. Let's go across here. Where is it? Purple. Let's just get 100. There we go. We've got 101. And let's build this up. Oh, look at that. How purple is that? That's cool. All right. And then fly over the other side. And if you're doubting what my favorite color is, there should be no more doubt for you. Of course, if you said anything other than purple, you can go to the naughty corner. All right. Okay, so now we will build up a level behind it. We want it to be just one level down, and then another level down for here. Oh, that's too high. That's all right. Well, I guess we could make it too wide. Whoops. That's okay. That's fine. And kind of gradually go down one at a time. All right. Yep. Let's try that. So let's cover all this. That's satisfying. I don't know what my cat's doing. I just heard her make a weird noise. I think she's into something. We'll find out when we finish recording. Okay, let's go and cut this down. All right, and we'll go and repeat that on the other side. So we first need to get rid of this. Okay, and get rid of that one just because we can. Okay, and then our dirt printer. Now music stopped. Okay, and let's go up another level. We need to do that again. And these two here. And then don't know what my cat's doing. I think she's prowling around near the window. Just a little distracted by her, sorry. Okay, there we go. And then we a little bit more here. And we'll fill this in, and then it can just go straight across. We'll cut that down and fill that in. And then we will make this purple. There we go. And then let's put our bridge up. Shame we can't make the bridge purple. Although, I wonder if we can. Can we paint it? Let's try. Let's get some purple paint. I got 100. Oh well. Can we paint it? I don't think we can. That's a shame. All right, we'll just put that in trash. We can bring that back later if we want it. All right. That's fine. We'll just have, it'll help the purple to stand out if we have the general brick. Okay, and what I'm going to do now is get some, I'm going to change this to 1 before I bring in 100 of everything. Get some ramps. Maybe 12. I think 12 will be enough. Let's see. And we're going to put them there. Yep, 12 will be enough. And we'll do the same over here. There we go. And I might need one more of the bottom level there. But yes, so that's going to be the beginning of our entry into the town here. And there's another beehive. Let's take that over to John's. If I'm completely not lost, I am. I'm on the wrong side of town. So over the bridge, into town, and head over this way to John's. And there is Fletch. Here you go, John. We've got 3 things to sell to him already. Okay, let's have another chat to him. It's already the bloomin' arvo. Let's chat. Have you considered buying something? That always makes me feel better. You buying something, I mean. Very funny, very funny. What else have we got? Soil mover. Oh, we've got another one for that because we have done a fair bit of that. Okay, let's talk to Fletch because I'm sure there's an update from her. Hi, Fletch. You almost forgot. John is selling a table saw. Yes, I know. We can get one. We'll buy one tomorrow. We just have ourselves another mission. Thank you for the money. We've got plenty of money to buy it from him. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, now I've got to find my way back to the bridge. We're not going to follow the yellow brick road. We're going to follow the purple brick road. Okay, so this is going to need to go through that way. So what I might do is clear the way first. So let's cut down a few more trees. Let's clear all this space. And we'll just cut it all down. Then we can get our har back and suck it all up at the end. May as well. Just leave a big mess right now. And our prime roast is going to last us for an hour, which will be well beyond when we finish recording today. But they are good sustenance, even though right now I've run out of energy because I wasn't paying attention. So can we use this and not use up our energy? Let's see. No, we can't. That's all right. She's nearly back. She's back. We'll just keep an eye on it, make sure that we're not going to use it all up. Which is easier said than done when you just kind of get carried away, just continually cutting down trees. All right, let's swap over to this and pick up a few things. That is so awesome. I love that. Might have to save up for that in the other game. Suck it all up. Haha, that's cool. And it's not using much energy at all. And if our pockets get full, we can just clear it out by dragging it up to the, I think that's everything. Oh, there's more over here. Up to the menu at the top, and it'll be gone. Okay, chop, chop, chop. Chop down a few more things. And keep going. I hope this is a bit like ASMR viewing with the trees being chopped down. And I wonder in 6 weeks' time, when we get to the end of this series, when I'm just about ready to return home and to go back to our regular viewing of live streams and other things, I wonder just what our town will look like. Okay, now the other thing I like about this is that you can change the time and you can go back to daylight, and it will help you to keep doing what you want to do. So let's suck this up. There we go. And chop this down. And where is our jackhammer? Because we need to cut a few rocks. Yep. And the other good thing about it is, although you could use a charger, when your tools run out of juice or battery or whatever, power, you can just delete them and get a new one. That's the beauty of creative mode, because you don't have to worry about hunting and gathering. You just can just get things as you need to. Okay, where are we up to? All right, well, it's time to suck up a few more things here. I'm not too worried about the grass because that will kind of be taken care of as we go. I think that's everything. A bit more over here. I love the sound of it. Thump. And a bit more over here. Look at the trees moving around in the pressure of that. That's so cool. And there's another one over here. Okay, so now we can see kind of the direction we want the pathway to go. So we're going to need a lot more pathways. So let's go back here. Purple path. No. No. It's not called purple path. What is it called? There it is, purple tile path. So let's just get 300. That'll do. We can always delete it, as I said before. Now, do we want to flatten out the land? That's going to be a big job. Let's see how up and down it is. Actually, it's not too bad. We could actually raise it up where it goes down. Yeah, let's do that. Let's actually dirt print to make it level, because it's all pretty flat over there. Oh, that's the wrong spot. There we go. And compact to that one. All right, now what else have we got over here? A little bit here. Bit of a hole to fill in. And that doesn't work. Just fill in this little hole here. And that will flat. I'm going to have a couple of spots to compact as well. So that's going to flatten everything out for us and make it easier to build the pathway and to plan out the town. Try and get all these spots. And yes, our dirt printer is probably going to run out of juice. But that's okay, I'm going to use it up and then we can just simply get another one. No problem whatsoever. Okay, let's get our compactor and get rid of these because they're annoying. Okay, finish this off. This is gripping viewing, but I hope it is kind of satisfying for you to watch. We're nearly there with filling in this little area, and then we'll build our pathway over, our main pathway. Maybe we want it to be road. Maybe we leave the bridge as purple, but then make the, oops, there we go, it's dead. So drag that up there. Dirt printer, get another one, and off we go again. Only a few to go if I get it in the right spot. And get rid of that one. And get rid of that one. Okay. So, I think now we will, let's see about, what is it called? Let's just put in path because I can't remember what it's actually called. The roadway one. Is it cobblestone? I don't think so. Just looking for it. No, maybe it's not path. Is it road? Cobblestone road lines and cobblestone road. And road lamps, they could look cool, couldn't they? Alright, let's see what they look like and let's see what they look like. Okay, starting over at the bottom of the bridge. And let's move these. We'll start with these. That's not what I wanted to do at all. This is what I wanted to do. Now that's facing the wrong direction. Okay, so it turns around. Okay, and then if we... Oh, let's swap things around a bit here. Or if we put this on the other side, will it still put lines? Yes, it will. Okay, so... I wish it didn't put the lines alongside it. But I suppose it's all right. Okay, so let's do our middle line first. I'll kind of go on this angle. Just trying to work out how the best way to get to where we want to go. How did I do that before? Yeah, another one this way. Yeah, we'll just keep going this way a bit. I don't know how this is going to work out, but we'll try that. Okay, that was interesting. That's not going to be how it ends up, but we will start with that and see what happens. So, our other ones. Oh, that was in the wrong spot. You need to slow down a bit, Cozy. See what this looks like. We'll just do up to here. We'll come and do the other side. And then we'll reassess. And I've gone past where I said I would go to. Yeah, okay. I'm not particularly happy with that. I don't really like all the bends. So what we might do is we might just make it go straight up. Yep, I've done goofed. I need to tear all this up now. Probably not all that, but let's just tear this up. At least down to what we've just put down here. And she's out of energy. What's your energy, Cozy? What's your energy? You need to stop. Whoops, wrong. Selected the wrong slot. Pick all this up while we're waiting. That one and that one. Okay, and these ones here. All right. So now let's try going straight. Oh, not like that. Really is hard to go in a straight line. Okay, we'll keep messing up. Okay, we need to flatten out a bit more over here now. Just so that we can maybe go as much in a straight line as possible. So where is our compactor? There we go. And our chainsaw we put up here. Let's bring that down. We don't really need our bug net right now. There we go. Okay, now our cobblestone road. Oop. That's working better. We got our line right. Okay, and this side. See if we can do that again. There we go. That was better. Now, actually maybe this one here can be this one. And then we can head, oh, we're going to need to do a bit more printing here. Oh, did it again. Just fill this in so we can get as straight a line as possible. Oh, Cozy, come on. And this, and then compact through here. Fletcher's given up for the day, but we can always send her back. Okay, and then now chung chung chung. Try and get a straight line happening here. Oh, I think we managed it. Nope, we went off course right at the end. So now we're just going to get this roadway into place, and we'll call it for this first episode of our new creative mode town, and we'll see what we can do in our next that's not what I was trying to say. In our next episode, to start to create this town and make it look beautiful. We'll just end the road here. So let's put in the side roads, get these in place. Off we go all the way along. There we go. And then this side, if we can get ourselves lined up. I see a lagarde, but we're not collecting bugs right now, and we've run out. No worries. Let's get some more. Too easy. Okay, so this is going to form the entryway into our town. Let's get our carpet. Oh, did I miss one there? I did. Okay, we'll walk along, collect up all the seeds that we stirred up by putting down those paths. There we go, and Doggo's enjoying the new road. Excuse me, Doggo. I don't think there's anything else up here. All right, so we have made good progress. We have started building our entryway into our town in our creative mode. We've got John visiting. We've got Fletch waiting for us to complete more tasks. Let's go and see if there's anything else she wants to say to us, if we can find her. There she is. Oh, why are we going off course there? That was a bit weird. Okay. Hello, Fletch. Anything you want?
Yep.
Oh, I haven't got the table saw. That's okay. We'll get that another time. But yeah, we'll go and sleep. Where did I put my house? Over here. We'll fly over, glide over to our personal tent, go and sleep. Sleep until tomorrow. And then we will leave this episode here. And next time we will come and continue our designing of our town. This one's been a lot of foraging, evidently. But this one's been a lot of preparation, getting things set up so that we can get into the actual creative side of things. So we did start getting creative. We saw a couple of things happen, and but here we are. Good morning. Oh, look, a rainbow to start our morning. Isn't that beautiful? Let's find a good spot. Oh, there's one. Can we quickly get a camera? Quickly get a photo of that. Before the rainbow disappears. There we go. And we have a photo. Beautiful. All right. Well, on that note, I'm going to finish it right here, looking at this rainbow with the birds flying and the dogs running around in our beautiful new bushland that will become a beautiful town. There's Fletcher's tent. There's John's visitor tent. And this is, you can see, part of our new roadway coming into town. So I hope that you are enjoying the first episode of this brand new season. And we look forward to continuing on and seeing what we can do in the next 6 weeks of this game. Probably be 6 episodes all up. So we've done 1, 5 to go, maybe more. But do enjoy this series, and don't forget, if you haven't yet liked the video, to give it a thumbs up. And if you're not yet a space dweller, do hit that subscribe button and join our wonderful community so you don't miss out on any of our fun. But as always, be kind to yourself, be kind to each other, and know you are loved. See you soon.